Tonight, challenging the odds as he steps up to the heavyweight division, current IBF Cruiserweight Champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, introducing James Toney, and the one and only four-time heavyweight champion of the world. Please welcome boxing's true warrior, introducing Evander.
Evander Holyfield is one of boxing's all-time greats, but his record was far from perfect.
I don't believe I can ever be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world if I don't train.
The belly.
Toney was making his first appearance at heavyweight, and as all the boxing world know, the real deal is not an easy customer.
The question is, how will these boxers use those styles to get a win?
Evander's last outing resulted in defeat, suffering a loss to Chris Bird for the vacant IBF heavyweight title.
But will it affect? Bottom line, what kind of shape is Toney in? We'll soon find out.
So
there's a surprise.
Yeah, he knows he's got to throw that punch. The problem with that, oh, there it is again.
And that is his best punch.
It is, and because he said he can't keep the hand up because the shoulder bothers him so much, whether it's back.
There's a speed-up opponents early in his career. These days, priding himself on ring smarts.
Stop.
As he discovered already, the answer to Toney's style.
But the way you beat him is you do throw that hook, and there it is. Holyfield knows what to do, and he's doing it here in this round. Perhaps James Toney will make a liar out of this point. He's never been hit by a guy that
he's only been down a couple of times. The last time was
very aggressive in their last fight, threw many arm punches.
And of course, he's been through. I wonder if he's ever felt the power of an Evander Holyfield, although Holyfield, but he's a bruiser, he's very rough on the inside, accused by many of using
the other. Not only is it good for Holyfield that he's thrown the hook.
Toney, a very good first round for the legendary Holyfield, who just made Toney buckle with a body shot.
See Holyfield ripping the hooks. He comes here with an excellent hook right to the face of Holyfield, and they have buckled Toney, and James Toney taking umbrage at the fact that he looks
very sluggish and mistakenly tried to match wits with James Toney, and he comes off a terrific opening round.
6 left hooks in the first round. So here's a guy who
Toney trying to get into a rhythm here, starting to throw that left. Misses with the right. He is not fighting in spurts. He's not just trying to steal things. There's a beautiful jab stuffed in there by
Holyfield got off to a good start in the fight, winning 2 of the first 3 rounds on 2 of the judges' scorecards.
And he's trying to throw as Toney gets ready to throw, which was a device.
Toney being more aggressive though here in the second round, starting to get some of his punches off. A slight
cutesy now, that's his style, that tricky sidestepping, slipping, the shifting has really gone down since that big first round. Nice quick left hook, Bill, with his defenses down.
He's doing enough to steal this round.
Holyfield missing, but he got him on the inside with a left hook up.
JT, he's trying to steal the round in 30 seconds.
A lot of moments in that last round, actually. And you're not supposed to be able to hook with a left hook artist. Well, he did.
A heavyweight non-title bout, and it's effective. Let's see if he follows it up with the right. And so far, that left hand seems.
But there's one small element missing from what Evander Holyfield is doing.
And Toney is as good a counter puncher there is in the sport today.
He's 41 years of age. You can't always sustain what you want over the course of a... Excellent wipe by James Toney. And it right in front of each other, throwing and landing. Meeting with him that he would try this several times during the fight, try and get Toney, lure him in, actually landing a few of his own, including that beautiful left hook on the inside.
Toney acknowledging something to his corner. Mike Tyson, Asim Rahman could tell you about it. Left-right combination. Of course, a lot of fighters complaining that Holyfield is dirty. Others said for that, and he just wipes off the sweat off the shoulder and not hurting them.
A confident James against Toney to this point, that's for sure.
Real effective on the outside. You don't got to go inside.
James Holyfield was able to do something you seldom can do against Toney, land a good right hand, but you see how well Toney slips these punches.
Directed toward the judge over there. The judges.
With his old-school moves, his constant self-assuredness, and with his stinging shots, both counters and leads, Toney was sensational.
Now the infighting as Toney backs off.
Holyfield is doing what he did against Bird, coming inside and smothering his punches. Could that mean that
41 years old, those problems can crop up in a second. Back comes Holyfield. It's a slugfest.
this is a 12-round fight? He weighs 217 pounds.
Then Holyfield punches himself out. Under a minute left.
Now, does Toney think he's punched himself out? Will he try and come back?
Crisp left hooks. 3 in a row unanswered. A right uppercut on the chin. That left hook blocked by Holyfield.
It is so hard to hit him when he's in this posture, and you see actually a lot of Holyfield's